Fame, riches, and family. It seems some people have it all. With serious determination, when this is achieved, the recipient can command respect. But more often than not, it also labels them a target for those seeking to take from them. Welcome to Interesting History. Today's topic is that of the Lindbergh kidnapping. Let's begin. Charles Lindbergh, the Lone Eagle, the man to first successfully fly nonstop from New York to Paris, an unprecedented 3,600 miles. Nothing like it had ever happened before, and Charles became an instant icon, for sure being the most famous aviator of his time. In 1929, he married Anne Morrow, and the next year his son was born, Charles Lindbergh Jr., healthy and loved. Life could not be better for the Lindberghs, but then, as you can assume, everything changed. On the night of March 1st, 1932, family nurse Betty Gow discovered Charles Jr. was missing from his crib. Alerting the father, a note and an envelope were discovered on the windowsill, and the police rushed to the scene. The note, a ransom note demanding $50,000 in specific bills, made it clear this was a calculated incident. Forensic experts also concluded that gloves were worn to combat the discovery of fingerprints. Word spread like wildfire, and hundreds flooded to the estate offering to help, but unintentionally damaging forensic evidence possibly left behind. A $75,000 reward was issued for the safe return of the child, and in the days of the Great Depression, such a sum would be absolutely life-changing. Another ransom note was delivered, and a scared John Condon was named an intermediary. A meeting was scheduled between John and the kidnappers, and in fear of harm for Charles Jr., the police were kept out. During this meeting, the kidnappers questioned John if they would burn if the package was dead, but under further questioning, insisted the child was alive. Later, the ransom was delivered, and they were informed the child was in the care of two innocent women, but alas, the child was not found. On May 12th, devastation came, when a toddler's body was discovered and later identified by the nurse and Charles Sr. The search came to an end, and the nation mourned the loss. It didn't take long, though, for the mourning to turn into harsh determination to bring justice for the family, and Richard Houghton was arrested after evidence started stacking up against him. From a great deal of recovered ransom money to a crude sketch matching that of the ladder on the scene that was used to kidnap the child, to even a section of wood perfectly matching said section, almost immediately the trial began, and Richard was convicted of extortion and capital murder. Many questions remained, especially with how the investigation was handled. With so much outside interference, so many worries of reliance on circumstantial evidence, and many still believing Richard was innocent. On April 3rd, 1936, he was killed via the electric chair, proclaiming innocence to his dying day. He took with him our only source of his side of the story, leaving this not fully solved. But thanks for watching, and thanks for the continued support. Do you have a suggestion? Let me know down below. It helps more than you can possibly understand. Thanks again, and have a good night.